I like working at Ogilvy because of the people.
Because I can be myself.
Because I get to do what I love.
Because I love the view.
Encourages networking, and I just think it's a really place to grow and just start my career.
Because it's a dynamic work environment and it's fun because it's always changing.
Coming from financial services, I wanted to dabble in something like consumer products, technology, liquor brands. So Ogilvy was a really good place to be able to experience all of those things, all in one experience essentially.
I think the minute you walk into Ogilvy, this building alone, like you have a state-of-the-art, gym, a bar on the roof, amazing artwork everywhere, a cafeteria. But I would say those are all kind of the order qualifiers, and the order winner were the people. The people love this place, and they make it just energetic and fun. I just knew it would be the right fit for me.
There is no typical day, which is what a typical day is like, I guess, which is the beauty and the beast of working at an agency in a place like Ogilvy. It keeps it exciting.
It depends on who the clients are with whom we're working. It can start with a set of projects we're working on towards presenting to a client, or we can get an occasional phone call from the chief executive asking for a random fact for a speech that he's doing. So it really does vary, but I'd say it's a balance of competitive work and then trend research.
One aspect of the job that's very tactical in terms of reporting, gathering data, analyzing data, optimizing data, and then there's another side that's more client-facing where you're in meetings with stakeholders at Ogilvy and the clients also. So to be honest, some days I'm on calls with the team in China trying to figure out their TV media plans and make sense of it. And some days I'm working with technical engineers in India to figure out why a certain piece of code isn't working. So it goes from the really technical to the really high level to kind of being all over the place on the client side and the Ogilvy side.
Number one, Ogilvy's always going to be a teaching hospital. Well, at least for somebody that's coming out of graduate schools. And it definitely has a good environment where people are willing. If you don't know something, we will find a way to make sure that you get it, that you learn it. There's always that level playing field. And there's the expectation that we'll teach you all that we can, but be ready to be learning a lot.
Obviously, creativity is sort of at the backbone of everything that we do, but we add on top of that a layer of consulting and analytics and strategy that I think you don't get anywhere, and then we have a lot of fun here too.
Definitely.
Just a couple of weeks ago, we actually had a New Orleans themed Wet Wednesday event here, and it was pretty cool. We had a live jazz band, we had drinks, and it was a lot of fun. And when I tell my other friends at other companies that we have those types of events, I know that they're not having those same types of events at the places that they're working at. So I really feel like at Ogilvy we have a culture here that lets you bring your full self and your full culture to the workplace, which makes it a lot of fun and very interesting.
And speed of change, I think everybody is struggling with because of the fact that it's rapid, multiple channels, you've got social, you've got globalization, you've got the recession in terms of macroeconomic things, and you've got post-Obama. So I think the beautiful part about working for an agency is the fact that your role every day is to consume culture.
Change happens rapidly, as fast as the world changes, and as fast as technology and communications change. So I think Ogilvy's actually doing a real good job as far as staffing the right workforce, as far as really staffing young people who are really up to date as to the latest trends and things like that.
I would say be yourself. People here can see right through you if you're fake. Nobody wants... You're interviewing for your skill set, and I think when you're interviewing for an MBA job, the skill set is assumed, so what else do you have to bring?
You need to first know yourself. And I say that not to sound cliche, but it's really the truth. You really got to know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what you like to do, what you strive to do, and what you can bring to a company. And then on the flip side, you also need to know what are you looking for in a company. When you look at companies, what are their values? Or what is their culture?
Having been at other agencies, culture is huge. It determines how happy you will be or you won't be in what you're doing. So doing the research to understand if we're a great fit for you is very important, I think, for your career down the road.
To even finish an MBA, you have to be persistent. I mean, there's been many times I bet when you're just like, gosh, why did I sign up for this? Gosh, when is this going to be over? And it takes that kind of drive and persistence to even execute not only different projects, but take exams and then ultimately graduate. So I think for MBAs, since that's part of our culture, there should be no reason why you don't apply today.